This is one of the races I'm most proud of. So every Thursday night, there's a racing league that I compete in called High Point Racing. And I like it because the community is really good and I can learn some racing skills, racing technique. It's kind of a practice for all the special events in iRacing. So about 40 minutes before the race had actually started, it was actually my first time ever driving on this track and car combo. So I didn't really know how it was going to go, and I was just hoping for the best. But I always have that thought in the back of my mind where it's like, I might win this, and I can definitely win this because every time I get into a race, I have to believe that I'm going to win or else I'm not even going to do any good. So you just got to have that mindset.
We'll go up and we'll get green flag running at WeatherTech Laguna Seca here this evening. Tim Keane gets us started on the run up towards turn number 1 and the GTPs are away.
Before the race, I modified my setup to not lock up so I wouldn't have to worry about that at the start of the race, so I can just send it straight down the inside, and that's exactly what I did, while everyone was scared of locking up and being safe on the first lap. After I overtook P4, I started aiming for the car in front, so that would put me in a position of P3. The car in front is Adrian Puebla. He's been winning the races in this league for quite a bit. His pace was about half a second faster than mine, so I knew I had to get him on my pit stop strategy. And of all things, there was a yellow flag. A yellow flag means that the cars would have to catch up to me and we would have to keep about a 1 second gap, which is better for me for the car in front, but the car behind can make a dive bomb on me. As I came up across the pit lane, I saw the leader pit, I saw everyone pit in front of me, so I decided to pit. I got hit. There was nothing that I could do about it. But High Point Racing allows one fast repair. A fast repair repairs your car in seconds. So that would mean that I would have to drop to the back of the pack and work my way up, which put me in a position of P9. As I was getting out on the out lap for the restart, I spun out, but I caught it and I rejoined. I soon gained a bunch of positions back from people spinning out on the out lap, just like me, but I was able to take all of their positions, and that put me into a place of P3.
Ahead of him, Scalise, who has taken 2 pit stops in this race, is in the correct position of P3 at the moment. And again, it's then the thought of keeping it clean, taking your pit stops when you can. And even with 2 stops in an hour-long race, he sits in a very solid position at the moment.
As I said, Adrian Puebla was half a second faster than me, so he was able to catch up to the pack ahead, which left me with the car behind.
Richard Newman is putting the pressure on him at the moment, does need a pit stop in this race.
He's putting on a hell of a drive right now. He's about 2 seconds off the P2 runner currently, Puebla. And despite the lack in pace, keeping it clean and being consistent, paying dividends. And we're kind of beating the dead horse here, folks, but that is the nature of endurance racing. It's not a sprint. You got to see the long game in the race and in the season. And oh my goodness, there is a little peak down the inside by Newman in that BMW. Scalise holds him off temporarily, but that is not going to stick. And Newman and Hoff both looking to push past Scalise here. And Scalise may be well advised to kind of take a breath and let those guys through to avoid contact, because they very nearly came together in the corkscrew.
I have to wonder if he knows that Newman needs a pit stop. But then there's also the thought process of, if you're Newman and you know you need a pit stop, why are you trying to send it so hard as they enter turn 1? Up the inside he goes. Hoff says, thank you very much. I'll take the spot too. Corrected P3 now for Shelby Hoff.
And you really saw that there. And that was Newman there over-rotating on the entry to the hair.
If I would have had enough practice, I would have caught up to the car ahead. But I didn't, so I couldn't do anything about it. So I finished P4. But, not every race can be won, but at least I tried to. So I'm happy with my result, and with the practice I got before, that's really good. So I just wanted to make a cool little movie about this little story to share my race. Thank you for watching.